Alberta Williams King, sometimes seen as Alberta Christine Williams King, was an influential American educator, church leader, civil rights supporter, and the mother of Rev. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Her life was marked by deep faith, dedication to family and community, and tragic loss. Alberta grew up deeply rooted in church life and began her education at Spelman Seminary, now Spelman College. She continued her studies at the Hampton Normal and Industrial Institute, now Hampton University, where she earned a teaching certificate in 1924. After marriage, she furthered her education and received a Bachelor of Arts degree from Morris Brown College in 1938. Alberta met Michael King, later known as Martin Luther King Sr., before leaving for Hampton. They became engaged at Ebenezer Baptist Church and married on Thanksgiving Day in 1926. The couple lived in the Williams family home on Auburn Avenue in Atlanta and had 3 children: Willie Christine King Ferris, Martin Luther King Jr., and Alfred Daniel Williams King. Laws at the time prevented married women from teaching in Atlanta public schools, so Alberta's formal teaching career was short. However, she devoted herself to leadership roles that drew on her skills and passions. Alberta King was a talented musician. She founded the Ebenezer Baptist Church Choir, served as organist 1932 to 1972, and directed music for decades. She organized and led the Ebenezer Women's Council 1950 to 1962 and served as organist for the Women's Auxiliary of the National Baptist Convention. Beyond church music, she was active in civic and social organizations such as the NAACP, YWCA, and the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom. As a mother and spiritual guide, she worked to instill self-respect and moral clarity in her children elements. Her son Martin Luther King Jr. cited as foundational to his character and leadership. The assassination of her son, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., on April 4, 1968, deeply affected Alberta. His death marked the beginning of a series of personal losses. Less than a year later, her younger son Alfred died in 1969 in a tragic drowning accident. Alberta Williams King's life ended in a violent and tragic way on June 30, 1974. At Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, she played the organ during Sunday service. She was shot by Marcus Wayne Cheneau, a 23-year-old man who later stated he believed Christians to be his enemies. She died later that day at age 69. Cheneau also killed church deacon Edward Boykin and wounded another He claimed he intended to target Martin Luther King Sr., but shot Alberta because she was closer. The assassin was convicted of murder. His death sentence was later changed to life imprisonment, influenced in part by the King family's opposition to capital punishment. Although Alberta Williams King is less widely recognized than her son, her influence on his life and on the broader community was profound. As an educator, musician, organizer, and mother, she helped shape the moral and spiritual foundation of one of the most impactful families in American civil rights history.